Welcome back to DVC Weekly. This is episode 130. My name is Jason Rippleding. I'm the broker of Buy and Sell DVC. I'm here with Scott Ferrioli.
I'm the owner of DVC-Rental.com and BuyandSellDVC.com.
And the 11th month mark is already July 2nd, 2024. And the 7-month mark is March 2nd, 2024.
You want those 4th of July trips? You got to book them right now if you want to see the fireworks.
And we're going to jump right into the buy and sell side of things. And I'm just going to talk about, it's like some refurbishment. I'm just going to read off some information.
Oh.
And so Disney's Hilton Head Island Resort, this summer, the cruise will begin refurbishing the Live Oak Lodge lobby. And then at Beach Club, a soft, good refresh is underway at Disney's Beach Club Villas with work scheduled to continue through the fall. Disney's Vero Beach Resort, beginning this fall and scheduled to conclude early next year, an accommodation refresh will replace bedding and draperies over those sofa wall beds to the Treasure Coast Retreat. And they didn't mention because they're doing the pool. That starts like January 8th and it's supposed to end the end of March. It's not mentioned. And Disney's Boardwalk Villas beginning this fall and continuing in waves through next spring. Cruise will install new flooring, update bathrooms, hang new artwork, and replace select furniture throughout Disney's Boardwalk Resort, including the Disney's Vacation Club Villas. I just wanted to mention this because I will tell you this. I mean, I'm sure I've stayed at a Disney Vacation Club Resort when it's been undergoing refurbishments, and I just didn't know it.
Yeah.
But I didn't know if you've ever stayed in like...
Yes, I think...
where it was an issue?
Never been an issue. The most recent time I filmed the room, I just remember when they were just doing when they were changing Grand Floridian over to the regular rooms over to the resort rooms, the villas. And I took a video. I just remember all the scaffolding outside the window looking into it. There was a little bang and stuff, but it wasn't too bad at all. They don't do it during crazy hours or anything. I mean, it's one of those tough ones that nobody wants to really be somewhere when they're doing a refurbishment, but Disney's always refurbishing stuff around. That's how you keep everything nice and fresh and clean for you. So it's, I get all the time with this refurbishment. Somebody will be like, oh, they're doing a refurbishment. I didn't plan on this. It's, well, Disney, at any given time, Disney probably has 1 or 2 resorts that are under refurbishment. They're not shutting down the resorts. They're just doing it because they're trying to keep everything nice for everybody and
keep it up to date.
Exactly.
Again, like to me, it's like you want
those nice Murphy pull-down beds or
not throwing in a towel.
Yeah, exactly. You want the nice flooring being put in. This stuff. They have to do it. There's no real fairy godmother who's going to come in and go like this, and all of a sudden all the rooms are fixed. They've got to take the time to do this, and it's typically not very inconvenient. It's not happening right where you are because what happens is they'll finish off one whole section. Right. You're not gonna walk out the room to your room and there's construction guys laying there eating sandwiches and stuff. I mean, they'll knock off an area and then they'll open up the whole area when it's ready for everybody. You're not going to be worried about stuff like this. So it's honestly
that made me laugh. It's like you're in the bedroom part. They're like, "Don't mind us. We're just rehabbing your bathroom."
Yeah, you walk outside. They're not redoing the room next to you, and they're jackhammering in there. They'll do one area, and they'll take a whole floor, and they'll take out that whole floor, and they won't book anybody on that floor, or they'll do what Grand Floridian, one building, and they'll put everybody in the other buildings, not in the one that's being worked on. So it really shouldn't affect you that much. Could you possibly hear a little hammering during the day? Sure, but it's.
Plus, I feel like, again, so I'm gonna bring up Vero Beach.
Shocked.
Now,
I am shocked.
Now, I don't know so I've been to Vero Beach in the 90s, and then I went there, what do you call that? The zeros between 2000 and 2010, and then back now. Now, so, the chairs that are right by the pool? Mm-hmm. So those chairs, they have umbrellas attached to them now.
Okay.
But they didn't have them like prior to 2017.
Wait, the chairs have umbrellas attached to them?
So,
normally they have all the chairs around the pool, and then there's tables in the back with the umbrella.
So now they have chairs right by the first row. They have, some of those chairs have umbrellas with them.
When I went last year, they didn't have those.
Okay, so maybe they just made them for me because they're there
Jason's
now.
coming.
And we like, those are nice.
Yeah, because one of the reasons that we always want the tables in the back is A, that we have a home base where we can do a little work, but B, also so we have shade because there's no other shade around any of the other.
So maybe I'm wrong on when they put them in there, but now there's umbrellas. Yeah, because somebody posted it. He's like, oh, I love the fact that they put umbrellas here. And I was like, wait, they didn't used to have umbrellas? And then he posted a photo, and he had all the chairs around the pool with no umbrellas.
Yeah, that's how it was last year.
And then when you were there, you know how so you're in the pool chairs, and then you want to go to the bathroom, and there's a gate there, right? So do you remember when the gate wasn't there?
No. Okay,
so they also commented that that gate that goes around and over here, that gate didn't used to be there.
Okay, that's been there for a while at least. Okay. One of the reasons is that you're supposed to badge to get in and stuff because they're trying to keep people from Wabasso or from walking down the beach and then coming and using the facilities and using the pool and stuff at the resort. So, I mean, as long as I can remember, that gate has been there for at least the last 10 years, but I can't speak prior to that, I guess.
And then, do you remember ever when you had to pay to do the miniature golf?
Well, I don't know.
Because they said somebody said that, it was prior to 2017. Yeah, I don't ever remember.
I know if you weren't a DVC member, you were supposed to pay. I don't know if that's still the case, but I don't know.
No, now you just walk up to Ebb and Flows and you're like, I need 2 putters.
I do remember that. You used to have to show your DVC card and then you'd be able to use it for free. But if you weren't a DVC member, there was a small fee. I think it was like, $2 or something like that. What was not expensive, but yeah, I wasn't sure that if it was now open to everybody, if it was still just you have to show your DVC card. But I remember the last several years they never asked me to show my DVC card. So yeah,
I mean it's free. It's it's just. And one thing I would tell you, I just remembered, and now it's been so long. But there was someone at the resort that he's like, oh, I watch you guys' show all the time. It's good to see you. So I don't know his name, but he was there. Just want to give a shout out if he's still watching. He looked like he was having a great time with his family. He was in, there was a cornhole tournament I saw him in.
He's been watching the last couple of Vero Beach episodes. He's like, Jason hasn't even said anything about me.
I know. Gave up. So yeah, he was there. Thanks. He was having fun. So now I think I've covered this. Yeah, and I just want to cover because again, rooms are, they're getting, fixed up, rehab, whatever you want to say, all the time. Don't worry about too much. Again, I would worry about, like the pool is going to be closed at Vero Beach next year, but
that one's a little. The pool closing at Vero Beach is a bit of a rough one, but all the other regular refurbishments, that's normal stuff, nothing to be worried about. And again, I
not in your room.
Once every couple months, we'll get somebody who gets upset. But I just found out that my room at Animal Kingdom, they're doing refurbishments there, and it's like it's not going to be bad. Yes, they're it's not like you booked the wrong resort. Every resort, there's 1 or 2 at any given point that have some sort of refurbishments going on. It's constant. Disney's always trying to keep it nice and fresh for everybody. They want everybody to be happy. They want the rooms to be nice. They want to have the newer electronics, the new bedding that they're putting in, the pull downs. It's expected. I know you might not be used to it, but this is par for the course for Disney.
I mean, just think about the TVs that were in the resorts in the 90s.
There's still some. I think like especially Old Key West. Old Key West still has nice TVs in them. Bay Lake Tower still has these little tiny small TVs. Oh, yeah, every now and then you'll go into a room, and I'm used to at least a 55-inch TV being in most of the rooms. Then you'll hit one room, and you're like, oh, this is like, a 35-inch TV in this. Oh, was this a 19-inch in the bedroom? But very, very rarely does that happen, but it's still there.
But that's just one example of things that they have to update,
Exactly.
It's like, so...
You don't want those old TVs in your room. You want nice new stuff, big LED ones.
And now we're on to the food review of the week.
Come here, I'm gonna eat you! Get in my belly!
So for today's food review,
does it have Nutella in it?
It does. Jason loves Nutella, and I just gave him a little Nutella biscuit that we brought back from Italy that we still have. We're just about out. They were absolutely fantastic. So no Nutella in this one.
There's actually someone that we discussed that may have never had Nutella in their life.
Yes.
It's
our good IT guy and And licensed sales associate Ty mentioned he's never had Nutella before. Anyway, for the food review, I went to Art Smith's Homecoming at Disney Springs. We went with the Malik family, 3 of the 5 Maliks. And I wanted to try this for a while, the hummingbird cake. The problem is every time I've gone to Homecoming, I've been so stuffed after eating that I didn't try the hummingbird cake. But I forced myself this time. I said, we're going to order one piece for my whole family. The Maliks had 1 piece for them. We had 1 piece for the 4 of us. Neither of us came close to finishing it. It's a large piece of cake. It's $14. So for $14, you'd really want a large piece of cake. And it was worth the $14. It's a Chef Art's Southern specialty, combining pineapple banana cake with luxurious cream cheese frosting served with vanilla bean ice cream. I would say it tasted like banana bread with a little bit of pineapple with cream cheese frosting. Very good, very like thick and soft and like moist inside. I wrote it here, this can't possibly be eaten by 1 human. I mean, you have to share this. It's a little sweet, and it's a little too sweet for somebody to eat this entire thing. But this was a really, really good choice. I felt that it tasted like a homemade cake. A lot of times, I'm sure Disney's bringing a lot of cakes and desserts and stuff from outside places. I mean, this tasted homemade, like possibly, your grandma could have made this. And it was a really, really good cake. I enjoyed it. I gave it an 8.2. It's a lot. I'd probably get it again. Again, you've got to split it with people. But I mean,
I'm curious. Are you a vanilla ice cream expert?
I'm not a vanilla ice cream expert.
Okay.
But it was a good vanilla ice cream. It was like vanilla bean. It tasted good. For almost every bite I took, I made sure I had some ice cream with it. And I mean, I thought this was a very, very good cake. But again, 4 of us eating this, and I'd say we ate probably 2/3 of it. I mean,
because when you go to buy, let's say you were buying vanilla ice cream, that's the one ice cream where there's going to be multiple choices. One of them is vanilla bean. I can't think
French
of the other
vanilla.
choice. Right. So which one do you pick when you're buying vanilla ice cream?
I don't know. I don't normally just buy vanilla ice cream.
Because right now, I mean, in the summer,
I like cookies and cream for basic ice cream. Cookies and cream is
because the summer of 2023 at our house, it's all about A&W root beers.
Oh, floats.
So we have to. So I picked the vanilla bean ice cream, but I'm like, what does a vanilla ice cream expert say?
You have to do a taste test. You have to go get the French vanilla now and see which one tastes better. I'm sure both of them go beautifully with root beer, though.
I didn't want to distract you, though, but I was curious. Again, I'm a dessert person here.
Yes, you are.
So that was an 8.2.
Yep. Got something new coming up now.
We got a new, what do we got going on?
Unlocking employee Ashley. So I'm going to bail out for now. We're going to bring in Ashley, who's been with us for 5 or 6 years, Ashley.
We're going to say 6 years.
She's in the green room. She doesn't even hear us.
2017.
So Ashley's been with us for about 6 years. So we're going to bring on Ashley right now.
Okay, so now we have Ashley with us here. And Ashley, do you want to explain a little bit about your role with the company and how you help members and renters?
So basically, I handle customer service. So if you send an email, check availability, or you give us a call, you'll probably be talking to me. I basically just go through and check availability, answer any basic questions that you have. So yeah, I play one of the front people. Ty, I'm really bad at this.
And but your role is helping people secure their reservations. So
yes.
So the family's looking. They've discovered renting DVC. They say, hey, is this available? You say yes. These are the resorts that are available. Maybe they ask you questions like, oh, we also have kids. We're looking to stay here. And then you kind of guide them on what their options are, what their choices are, and then go from there.
Yeah. And
just to give people like your background. So you're originally from?
So I grew up in Nashville. I got married and we moved to Kentucky. And then once we started working for this company, we decided to move to Florida because we love Disney. We love the company we work for. So we wanted to be close. And
then you have 2 kids as well. I feel like everybody in the company has 2 kids. And your kids are how old?
So I have a 17-year-old and I have a 10-year-old.
Okay. So you have to answer for your family. So So your kids, what are your kids' favorite Disney parks?
Okay, so my son, he loves all the parks. There's a little something special in every park that he absolutely loves. My daughter, probably Magic Kingdom. She's a little bit more picky, so she loves Thunder Mountain, and she loves Pirates. So she always wants to go to Magic Kingdom.
And so, and there's a lot of people out there in the different Facebook groups you read where people are trying to, plan out their entire Disney vacation minute by minute. Mm-hmm. So if you were going to give advice out there to people, are you the type where you would recommend people overplan, underplan, or trying to stay in the medium, or what kind of?
Oh, okay. So I'm terrible at this because I always recommend take it easy. Don't overplan anything. We've done a little bit of both. We used to plan down everything. We would plan down to the minute where we were going to go, our dining reservations, and we felt we were so stressed out during our trip. The best thing I can recommend is to don't overplan. Of course, make your dining reservations, but don't make too many. I say one sit-down meal a day is more than enough. Enjoy the snacks in the park. Take a day off. Enjoy the resort. Enjoy the pools, because those are an amazing part of your vacation as well.
And then what would you say is your favorite Disney resort in Orlando?
Oh, gosh. So my all-time favorite is Polynesian. And that's just simply because we've had our best family vacations there. We love the atmosphere. We love the pool. We like the larger rooms. So Polynesian is definitely our favorite. And we like it too because we enjoy the food. Ohana is great. We even love the quick service. Our favorite breakfast quick service is at Captain Cook's.
Fantastic. And is there anything else you want to add to? You want to get out there?
So I would say, as far as any recommendations, obviously take it easy. Don't overplan, but also try a new resort. I do absolutely love Saratoga Springs. If I had to recommend another one, that would be my second favorite resort on all of Disney property. It's very centrally located. It has a fantastic pool. The quick service option is great. And it is so close to Disney Springs, which is one of my favorite places to go. So I definitely recommend Saratoga Springs.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for joining us on this episode. Thanks for providing that information, and hopefully we'll see you back on future episodes.
All right. Thank you, Jason.
You're welcome.